Oprah could have settled for a life behind the scenes, content with a modest career, but she chose not to. She believed there was more for her, and that belief led her to become one of the most influential people in the world. What separates people like Oprah from the rest? It's not talent or luck, it's the refusal to settle. Have you ever felt stuck, like you're treading water in a sea of unfulfilled potential? Maybe it's a job that drains you, a dream you've shelved, or a fear that keeps you playing small. Pause. Let the silence emphasize the weight of that feeling. What if you dared to believe you were made for more? What if you chased the dream that's been quietly whispering to your heart? In this video, I'm going to show you why settling is the enemy of greatness and how chasing your dreams can transform your life. You'll walk away with powerful insights, real-life examples, and practical tools to break free from settling and step into the life you've always imagined. Add an emotional touch, because life is too short to wonder, what if? Your dream matters, and it's time to make it your reality. Let's dive in and start chasing your dream together. The cost of settling. Imagine you're at a buffet, but instead of choosing the dishes you love, you settle for cold leftovers because they're easy to grab. Settling in life feels just like that, choosing comfort over fulfillment, even when you know there's something better waiting. Settling means accepting less than you're capable of achieving, whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal growth. It often comes from fear of failure, fear of change, or fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. We convince ourselves, this is good enough, or, at least I'm safe. But deep down, we know we're compromising our dreams. Real-life consequences. 1. Loss of potential. When you settle, you stop growing. You give up the chance to see what you're truly capable of. Imagine if Thomas Edison had stopped after his first failure or his 100th, the world might still be in the dark. Many people look back and say, I wish I'd tried when I had the chance. But potential wasted is potential lost. 2. Long-term regret and dissatisfaction. Regret isn't always loud, it creeps in slowly. You look at your life and wonder, what could I have done differently? It's a heavy weight to carry. When you settle, you may avoid immediate discomfort, but you trade it for years of wondering what might have been. A Cornell University study found that, in the long term, people regret missed opportunities far more than mistakes they've made. 3. Mental health impact. Settling isn't just about unfulfilled dreams, it's about what it does to your mind and heart. Over time, the feeling of being stuck can lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. Psychologists have found that unfulfilled potential is a leading cause of chronic dissatisfaction and burnout. One study by the Journal of Behavioral Science revealed that people who settle for less often experience lower overall happiness and self-esteem. 4. Stats and studies. According to a study published in Social Psychological and Personality Science, regret over untapped potential is one of the biggest sources of emotional pain as people age. We rarely regret trying and failing, but we almost always regret never trying at all. 4. Reflections. Takia. Moment to reflect. Are you settling in your career, relationships, or personal growth? Are you living the life you've dreamed of, or have you told yourself to settle for less? It's okay if you feel stuck. We all do at some point, but the question is, what are you going to do about it? Drop a comment below and share. What areas of your life feel like they've been stuck on autopilot? Settling may seem easier now, but the cost is far greater than the risk of chasing your dreams. Let's explore how dreams can transform your life in the next section. Section 2. The Power of a Dream. 1. Dreamers who changed the world. Every great achievement starts with a dream, a vision that refuses to be silenced, even when the odds are stacked against it. A. Martin Luther King Jr.B. Martin Luther King Jr.B. didn't just dream of equality. He gave his life to it. His I Have a Dream speech inspired millions, shifting the course of history and proving the power of a vision fueled by passion and persistence. What if he had settled for the status quo, believing change was impossible? B. Elon Musk. Elon Musk dreamed of a future where humans could live on other planets. People laughed at him, yet SpaceX is now a pioneer in space exploration. He didn't just dream, acted. Lesson: big dreams often sound crazy until they're achieved. See, Oprah Winfrey. Born into poverty, told she wasn't good enough for TV, Oprah Winfrey could have given up. Instead, she built a media empire and became a symbol of hope for millions. Her dream? To inspire and uplift others. If these dreamers could overcome immense challenges, what could you achieve if you pursued your own dream? 2. What dreams do? A. Inspire growth. Dreams push us to grow, learn, and evolve. They challenge us to become better versions of ourselves. When you chase a dream, you're forced to step out of your comfort zone and discover strengths you didn't know you had. Think about any time you've pursued something meaningful. Didn't it lead to personal growth, even if you failed? B. Create purpose. A life without purpose feels hollow. Dreams give us direction, a reason to wake up every morning and keep moving forward. As Viktor Frankl said in Man's Search for Meaning, those who have a why to live can bear almost any how. Dreams give us that why. Just let it flow. This is your dream, and today is the day you give it life. Affirmation. Writing it down is the first step toward making it real. 4. Biblical or religious inspiration. For those of you who draw strength from faith, dreams are not just personal, they're divine. They're planted in your heart for a reason. Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed." When you align your dreams with your faith, you invite guidance and strength greater than yourself. The Bible is full of dreamers. Joseph dreamed of greatness despite being sold into slavery, and he eventually rose to power. God uses dreams to shape lives and fulfill his purpose. Whatever your dream is, trust that it has meaning and that you're capable of achieving it. Dreams are powerful. They grow us, guide us, and fuel our resilience. But the world isn't always kind to dreamers. Let's explore why people settle and how we can break free in the next section. Section 3. Why people settle. 1. Fear of failure. A. The paralysis of fear. Fear of failure is universal. We've all felt it, the sinking doubt that whispers, "What if I'm not good enough?" Fear keeps us stuck. It convinces us to stay in jobs we hate, relationships that don't serve us, or routines that stifle our growth. B. Overcoming fear. J.K. Rowling's story. Did you know J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter saw the light of day? At her lowest, she was a single mom on welfare. But instead of letting fear win, she kept going, and today, she's one of the most successful authors in history. What if she had stopped after the first rejection? How many of us stop after the first sign of resistance? C. Breaking down fear. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a step toward it. Every failure is a lesson that brings you closer to your dream. Think about a time you failed. What did you learn? How did it prepare you for something greater? 2. Social pressures. A. The weight of expectations. Society has a way of boxing us in. From a young age, we're told to follow the traditional path. Go to school, get a stable job, and play it safe. Pursuing art instead of a corporate job, risky. Starting a business instead of climbing the career ladder, unrealistic. These pressures can make us feel like chasing our dreams is selfish or foolish. The courage to defy norms. Steve Jobs dropped out of college and went against every traditional expectation. People called him reckless, but his dream of revolutionizing technology changed the world. Think about how many dreams have died because people were too afraid to disappoint others. C. Encouragement to break free. Your dream doesn't have to make sense to others, it just has to make sense to you. Stop living for approval and start living for purpose. Whose expectations are holding you back? What would your life look like if you let them go? 3. Limited vision. A. The trap of small thinking. Sometimes, the biggest obstacle to chasing your dream isn't fear or pressure, it's the inability to imagine a life beyond your current circumstances. If you've grown up in a tough environment, it's easy to believe that success is for other people. But that's a lie. Your circumstances don't define your potential. From limited vision to big dreams. Tyler Perry spent years living in his car while pursuing his dream of becoming a playwright. Today, he's a billionaire, not because he had all the resources, but because he refused to let his circumstances limit his vision. What's your excuse? If someone with nothing can build something extraordinary, so can you. See, expanding your vision. To dream bigger, surround yourself with people who inspire you. Read stories of those who've achieved greatness. Visualize the life you want and take small steps toward it every day. What's one area of your life where you've been thinking too small? Write it down and imagine what's possible if you aimed higher. Now it's your turn. What's holding you back from chasing your dream? Is it fear, social pressure, limited vision, or something else entirely? Share your thoughts in the comments or write them down for yourself. Acknowledging what's holding you back is the first step to breaking free. Whatever it is, remember this: you are not alone, and you have the power to overcome it. Your dream is worth fighting for. Understanding why we settle is the first step to breaking free. But how do we actually take the leap and start chasing our dreams? Let's dive into that next. Section 4. How to stop settling. 1. Step 1. Define your dream clearly. The power of clarity. You can't chase what you can't see. A vague dream is just a wish. To stop settling, you need to define exactly what you want. Clarity gives your dream direction. It transforms it from a fleeting thought into a concrete goal. B. Exercise. Create a vision board or a roadmap. Let's make it practical. Grab a piece of paper or open a digital note. Write down your dream in one sentence. Be specific. What do you want? By when? Why does it matter to you? Next, create a vision board. Use pictures, quotes, or symbols that represent your dream. Seeing your vision every day keeps it alive in your mind. If writing is more your style, map out your dream. Break it into smaller milestones with deadlines. Dreams become achievable when you make a plan. See call to action. What's stopping you from doing this today? Commit to defining your dream now. The clearer your vision, the closer you are to achieving it. 2. Step 2. Take small but bold steps. The importance of action. Dreaming is powerful, but action turns dreams into reality. Start small, but start now. Don't worry about the end goal yet. Focus on what you can do today to move closer to your dream. Be examples of gradual progress. Want to start a business? Begin with a side hustle, just one product or service. Want to write a book? Start with 500 words a day. It's the small, consistent steps that build momentum. Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, worked her day job while perfecting her product on the side. She didn't leap blindly, she built gradually, but boldly. See interactive challenge. What's one small step you can take today toward your dream? Write it down and commit to doing it this week. 3. Step 3. Surround yourself with dreamers. The power of community. Who you surround yourself with shapes your mindset. Negative people plant seeds of doubt, but dreamers plant seeds of possibility. Think about the Wright brothers. They didn't achieve their dream of flight alone. They worked together and inspired each other to keep going. B. Practical advice for finding your tribe. Join communities aligned with your dream, online forums, local meetups, or mastermind groups. Engage with people who are chasing their own goals. In the company of dreamers, you'll find inspiration, accountability, and support to keep going when it gets tough. See reflection prompt. Who in your life uplifts you? Who drains you? It might be time to build a new circle that supports your growth. 4. Step 4. Embrace failure as growth. Reframe failure. Failure isn't the end, it's feedback. Every failure teaches you what doesn't work, so you can get closer to what does. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Be real life example. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of giving up, he used it as motivation to work harder. Failure became his fuel. See practical strategy. Learn from setbacks. When you fail, ask yourself, what went wrong? What can I do differently next time? Use failure as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. Think about a recent failure. What did it teach you? How can you use that lesson to move forward? 5. Step 5. Commit to lifelong learning. The value of growth. Dreams don't just require effort, they require growth. The world is constantly evolving, and staying curious is key to staying ahead. Lifelong learning keeps your skills sharp, your mind open, and your dream alive. Be resources for learning. Read books like Atomic Habits by James Clear or The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho for practical tips and inspiration. Try podcasts like The Tim Ferriss Show or Oprah's Super Soul Conversations to learn from dreamers and achievers. Platforms like Coursera or Masterclass offer tools to refine your skills and expand your knowledge. C. Encourage a growth mindset. You don't need to know everything right now. Commit to learning a little more each day, and you'll grow into the person who can achieve your dream. 6. Transition to closing section. Stopping settling isn't a one-time decision, it's a lifestyle. Define your dream. Take bold steps. Find your tribe, embrace failure, and never stop learning. Let's talk about how all of this comes together as we wrap up. Section 5. Real-life stories of dream chasers. Someone who risked it all for a dream and succeeded. A. The story of Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx. Imagine being a young woman in your late 20s, selling fax machines door to door, feeling unfulfilled but clinging to a spark of an idea. Sarah Blakely had a vision. Women needed better shapewear. With no background in fashion or business, she invested her $5,000 savings and poured every spare moment into designing her product. She faced countless rejections from manufacturers and retailers, but she didn't give up. After months of perseverance, she got her first break when Neiman Marcus picked up her product. The success. Today, Sarah Blakely is a billionaire and one of the youngest self-made women in history. She credits her success to unwavering belief in her dream and the willingness to risk it all. B. Takeaway. Sarah's story shows that big risks can lead to big rewards if you believe in your vision and refuse to settle. What's one bold risk you're willing to take for your dream? Someone who struggled but eventually found their path. A. The story of J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, J.K. Rowling was a single mother living on welfare, struggling to make ends meet. Rowling faced 12 rejections from publishers for her manuscript. Each no could have crushed her, but she believed in her story and kept pushing forward. Finally, Bloomsbury, a small publisher, gave her a chance. Even then, they printed just 500 copies, unsure of its potential. Today, Harry Potter is one of the most successful book series of all time. Rowling has openly shared how hitting rock bottom became the foundation for rebuilding her life. She says, "It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all." B. Takeaway. Rowling's story proves that persistence pays off, even when success seems impossible. What's one setback you can turn into an opportunity? 3. Audience reflection and takeaway. Dreams require persistence. These stories are about more than success, they're about persistence. Whether you take big risks like Sarah or face setbacks like J.K., it's your refusal to settle that sets you apart. Every dream has obstacles. The question is, will you push through them? Will you risk rejection, failure, and discomfort to build the life you truly want? B. Dreams are worth it. The road to chasing your dream isn't easy, but it's worth it. Remember, every no brings you closer to the right yes. Every failure teaches you something vital. Keep going, you never know how close you are to your breakthrough. See interactive prompt. Who inspires you to chase your dreams? What lesson from their journey can you apply to your own? Write it down, and let it fuel your next step. 1. Encouragement. Your dream is valid. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. Your dream is valid. No matter how big, small, or unconventional it may seem, it's worth pursuing. You were made for more than settling. Even if no one else believes in your dream right now, that's okay. What matters most is that you believe in it. The world's greatest achievements all started with one person daring to believe. Share this video. You never know who might need to hear this today. If this video inspired you, share it with someone who could use a little motivation to chase their dreams too. B. Comment your dream. What's your dream? Drop it in the comments below. Let's create a community of dreamers who uplift and support one another. Remember, saying it out loud is the first step toward making it real. Take one action today, and don't wait for the perfect time. Start now. Take one small step today, no matter how tiny, to move closer to your dream. Write it down, make that call, or send that email. Action creates momentum. 3. Inspiration. A parting quote. I'll leave you with this quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. The future is waiting for you. Your dream is waiting for you. Now's the time to step into it and make it happen. 4. Final encouragement. You have everything you need within you to chase your dream. Believe in it, take action, and never, ever settle for less than the extraordinary life you're meant to live. Thank you for watching and for being part of this journey. Keep chasing your dreams, and I'll see you in the next video.